We here doing a live recording of the All Inclusive Podcast. I'm your host, Shy.
I can't believe you really
No,
out
for
here
real,
doing
we
this
in
stuff.
Atlanta. We in Atlanta, we doing it up. Live podcast. I got a really special guest for you guys from Detroit by way of LA. We got Miss Masculine Mom right here. Mace, come on, talk to him.
What's happening?
What's happening? She acting like she's shy, but we gonna have, listen,
Bro, you just silly dog.
if y'all see the messages that we have, but y'all can't see that.
Oh yeah, definitely
Y'all
can't
can't see that. You'll be like, what? Two shy people together? Yeah, we be chopping it up.
Yeah.
But Mace is multifaceted. She's not just owner. She's not just a wife. She's not just a mother. She's a friend. She's a daughter. She does it all. So, Mace, welcome to the All Inclusive Podcast.
Appreciate you, man. I'm glad to be here.
You good to
Man,
be here? Finally,
Man,
listen.
yes,
listen.
finally.
And we getting live. This is exclusive.
This is
Right.
this is on the spot.
On the spot.
Not playing,
Right from
y'all. Not
Atlanta.
playing. Absolutely.
Right from
Absolutely.
Atlanta. See, this is what you do when you support. You can get exclusive interviews.
For sure.
From
For sure.
from wherever you are. Right? I flew in.
That's it.
Just so that we could get this interview done.
For sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah. So we're gonna talk about your upbringing and how that inspired you to not just start your brand, but just be the person that you are. Tell me about your upbringing.
Wow. So I'm originally from Detroit, born and raised. Grateful and thankful to have been raised with both parents in the household. Wasn't always the healthiest, but nonetheless, in the physical sense, I had my mom and my dad. And one thing I can say about both of them, for the most part, they were always present and supportive.
Yeah.
Which in turn has taught me how to be a present and supportive parent myself. So
Yes.
I'm the youngest of three, so I'm the baby. I get what I want.
Yeah, okay, listen.
It is what it is. But Detroit taught me, a little toughness. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Definitely my street smarts. Which obviously I intend to pass down to my kids. But man, just simple, chill life. We wasn't rich, we wasn't poor. Just middle class family.
So
Grateful.
So when you moved to LA, tell me what that taught you.
So people always,
And what took you to LA?
y'all don't want to know what took me. Okay, God took me there.
Okay.
But LA taught me so much, right? So I always say I was like born and raised in Detroit, but LA is where I grew up.
Yes,
Right.
yes, understood.
It was someone there that I decided to pursue and decided to pick up and leave Detroit because of, and once that situation ended, I was brokenhearted. I was in a bad space.
Okay.
But thankfully, being in a city where you don't know anybody, you have to pull yourself up by your bootstraps, and you have
And
to
you gotta
just
navigate.
Yeah, you got to navigate.
Yeah.
You got to keep it moving. You got to figure things out, because literally her and her family were the only individuals that I knew out there.
Okay.
So I really just had to figure it out. So that's why I always say LA grew me up, because I had no friends, no family, no nothing. And it really taught me responsibility. It taught me how to stand 10 toes down, and rely on myself and not anybody else. So forever grateful for LA. So when people see me represent LA as hard as I do, it's not because I don't love Detroit. However, this is where I truly grew up.
Yeah. And that's important, especially being a part of, I call it the alphabet community. Is our plight is a little bit different than the stereotypical man-woman relationship, and so there's a lot of stereotypes, and so we kind of have to go inward to deal with a lot of the things that we're dealing with.
Absolutely, because not everybody can relate.
Yeah.
And just real quick, when I came out to my very best friend, she was like so disappointed, and the first thing she said was, "Oh my God, now I can't talk to you about the stuff that I go through with my boyfriend. Like, you won't be able to relate." And I was just like, first of all, girl, it ain't about you, okay?
Right.
And secondly, we deal with the same stuff that y'all as
Times
heterosexual, because the feelings and emotion be through the roof. So because we don't always have that safe space or individuals in our lives who can identify it, like you said, to your point, we have to deal with it internally, which is also tough within itself.
Definitely. So that transition from Detroit, right, your upbringing, to your growing up in LA, transitioned you to now Georgia. So what brought you to Georgia?
LA's cost of living.
Oh,
yeah, LA's
that's
cost
real.
of living. I visited Atlanta my senior year in college, and I loved it. I just love that there were so many successful Black people.
Yes.
I mean, from CEOs to everywhere you looked, it was Black. And for those who you know me, I'm all things Black.
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
So that was the initial draw, and then seriously the cost of living in LA. But it was green. I love that it was beautiful. It just felt
right.
welcoming. So it felt like the right thing to do. It was my time. I'd been out in LA like 8 years. Okay. And I was like, it's time to shake and find something else.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then you came to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Of course you dated, right?
Yeah.
But now, I'm not gonna say you're locked down, you're flourishing.
Yes.
Because I feel like when people say lockdown, it's like this restriction there.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
you and your wife, you guys have a healthy relationship.
For sure.
So you guys are watering your relationship.
Absolutely.
And then y'all have a seed that,
It's crazy.
Woo. Sheesh. Yeah.
Yeah.
My beautiful niece,
man,
who is growing and flowing.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you.
And just listening to her sometimes, it's like, man, she's growing up.
Dog, for real.
So different.
Man, it's crazy. It's like, just to be fortunate enough to, like I said, my wife and I, we're still middle class. We don't, I mean, we're not too high, not too low, but to see the differences in how I was raised compared to her, just the access, right?
Yes.
I was involved in cheerleading and basketball, but like now, as
It's
you know,
ballet,
being a parent, you just want to expose your kids to so much more than what maybe you had growing up. So like, I think that's one of the best parts of this motherhood journey is that I can pretty much give her whatever she wants. I can expose her to so many different things that I didn't necessarily have an opportunity to get involved in. So
yeah. So now that you are married and now that you have a child, can you give advice on how you started your brand, with the time aspect of it? Because I understand with my brand, it takes a lot of time and a lot of energy, So in the beginning, how was it? And what even made you start your brand, Masculine Moms?
I kind of did something kind of taboo, right? As a masculine woman, I carried my daughter, and most masks ain't doing that. Right. And
it's
so
starting to change a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
It's starting to change a little bit.
So once I had my daughter, like, of course I was proud to be a mother, right?
Yeah.
But then I also had to honor who I am as a masked woman, and I was looking for some sort of representation, specifically outward representation, right? And I couldn't find anything. Every shirt I wore was like, every shirt I saw said mommy, or it was low cut, or it was a woman's fit or whatever, and I was just like, yo, I'm that's not me, right?
So it was sort of like, I can't find the lane, so I'm gonna create it.
Absolutely, that's exactly what it was. And so I printed a t-shirt one day that said Masculine Mom, and I posted it on Instagram, and probably within an hour I had people asking me like, yo, where'd you get that shirt? And I'm like, oh, this is just mine, I just made it for me, one-on-one. And they like, oh, I need that. And I was just like, Seriously? It's like, oh yeah, no, for real.
Mhm.
And what I love about Masculine Mom, it's not just for mass women who carry, right?
Right.
But it's for, I mean, you don't even have to have, like, it could be a stepmom, a bonus mom, or whatever the case. But I found that space was really needed because so many people that look like us are moms and want to find a way to, you know, outwardly express that.
Express it. Yeah, yeah. So now, you know, you have the brand.
Yeah.
What's next for the brand?
You know, you gon' I knew you was gonna put me on the spot.
What's next for the brand?
I like it where it is. I like that it's just exclusive to us. I've had, you know, like feminine moms reach out like, oh, you know, when you gonna do something for us? And I've kind of dabbled a little bit, but again, this is a space, you know, for us.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm just letting God lead me. I'm not trying to. I'm not in it for the money. You know what I'm saying? I'm in it for the community.
Yes.
You know, we always say it's not a moment, it's a movement. Like you said, there's so many mass women right now who want to represent and even carry. Right.
Yeah.
I have so many people that send me messages like, "Oh my God, you inspired me to carry my own child." You know, as opposed to my wife, and you know, so I'm honored that it's in a great place where it's just for us and it's exclusive and it's small and it's intimate and that we have that community. So I don't know what's next. I'll let God speak to me at the right time and let me know, and I'll move accordingly. But I'm happy about where we are.
Okay. So we just did a live recording of the All Inclusive Podcast with the Mace of Masculine Mom on the spot at the Black Educated Lesbians Conference.
Yes, thank you so much.
It's
all love, bro.
All love,
hey,
man.
Y'all make sure y'all support
short
my
story.
Bro. Oh, you got to
short
story time.
Story time. Mace is the reason why I'm actually here at the conference, because when you align yourself with the right people, right? She knows the visionary behind Black Educated Lesbians, right? And Mace spoke my name in a room that my foot hadn't even tread in. And today,
that's what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, that's what we're supposed to do. But you know, sometimes people want to gatekeep.
For sure.
You know?
Absolutely.
And so today I'm here because Mace spoke my name, and LaJoya Johnson, who's the visionary behind Black Educated Lesbians, reached out to me. So thank you, bro. I appreciate you.
Of course, bro. I appreciate
you've been supporting the brand since day one, and it's only up from here.
Listen, so you're not gonna tell him how you day one?
Yeah.
Day one supporter?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I probably wouldn't even be in business if it wasn't for this one. Not just because she done bought everything I put out, but because she's pushed me to keep going. Because there's been times, you know, when I've been like, oh yeah, no, I'm straight.
Yeah.
And she has really watered my spirit and my creativity, giving me ideas. Hey, bro, how you thought about that? Do this. So I personally want to say thank you for always supporting the brand and supporting me. And just being a dope friend. I know this is our first time meeting, but it's always been love from day one.
After what, 2 years of just communicating on social media?
That's
so
a blessing.
social media can be used for a positive connection.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And it's real.
For sure.
For
sure. My Capricorn, bro.
Absolutely. All right, we out.
Later.